I saw Jenny Gingin over there. I forgot I was subscribed to that Ross dog dude. I clicked on the chat for a second. That's old Jenny Gingin in there. Good morning, Jenny Gingin. Have you been up all night, sweet friend over there? I want to offer Jenny Gingin $500 cash if she'll cam up. Turn that cam on for 10 seconds and move your head to the left, the right, up, and down. $500. Let's go get up to the window. See if we can see in. Hold on. Pick it up on the window. Mara, are you in that mobile home? Oh. There's a package outside your door. Go get it, Mara. Oh, I'm out of shape. This is probably gonna cut off, but I'm gonna delete it when I get to where I'm going anyway. I just figured if I was kidnapped or abducted, at least there would be video evidence of it. I'm going to rent a Toyota Crown. I'd never even heard of it before for a week. Not right this second. Once mom gets up, because I have to take this car down to that mechanic, and then I have to, the budget rental car is only $288 a week for a premium car. You can't beat that. Enterprise is like $450. I can't read that chat. I ain't got no glasses on. I'm stalking people from YouTube at their windows. I'm creeping up to their windows and knocking on them and running. Fugitive Lynn, are you in there, Fugitive Lynn? I've made it to Tennessee, Lindy. Was up all night on a red eye. Who are y'all talking about over there, Jenny Gingin and Ross Dogs? I didn't have the volume on. I don't know any of those people. You're just everywhere, aren't you, Jenny Gingin? Everywhere. Do you sleep all day, Jenny Gingin? Do you? You know, did you get a tour of my home before I ever showed my home, Jenny Gingin? You need a tour. You need to give us a tour of your home. And the 10-second left, right, up and down face cam. $500 to your Cash App. Anyway, so since that car is only $280, it's actually $268 for 7 days. So I think I'm just going to rent it for 2 weeks. But I have to take a Uber to the mall to pick it up with Mom. The car insurance said the house is under her name. She has to do it. Jenny Gingin, come to the window, Jenny Gingin. Come to the window and say hello, Jenny Gingin. It's the police. I think that's my neighbor. Come outside and talk to us. Come on, Fugitive Lynn, wake Tommy Boy up. See, 2 weeks with the car. Once Mom has her final biopsy done next Friday, then I'll have a whole week to myself. Maybe I can convince her to let me drive up to Angela's real quick just to stay for the night and come back. Wouldn't that be a hoot? We can go through Georgia, Tennessee. See if Lindy wants to have lunch with me. See if JP and Sig want to go to the Sizzler. Oh, shit. Somebody's sleeping. How can you even be asleep with all that traffic? I don't even understand. Oh my fuck, that is my neighbor. I mean, try not to look crazy. What's up? Hold on one moment, please.
Actually, can you put that back there machine? Can you put one of those back there machine? Put one of those back there machine. Morning, how you doing?
Morning. Can I get 3 packs of 305 100 full flavor, please?
Well, the weather's so cold in here, I'll be able to see outside.
Well, it's hot out there. I just walked up here, so feels good in here.
Yeah, they do. Unless you get sleepy and you're just sleeping in the cold, now you're like, damn. It's waiting on me. I'm sorry. That's how I know I'm in here too long. I'm here. Yeah.
Thank you. No, thank you. Have a great weekend. I couldn't go no longer without no cigarettes. That vape was killing me. I needed some nicotine for real. Oh, there's fucking ants. How do these bums sleep out here? I don't understand. There's ants everywhere. That guy's balls are gonna be chewed up. That one meth lady was over here last week and she was hunching these things all methed out, and that guy was trying to drag her back over here and she was hunching on them. Okay, I got a lighted cigarette. Let me see if I can put this down here. They cleaned up a lot of these meth heads around here, but there was one a couple weeks ago and her boyfriend was on a bike and he was all methed out and she was all cracked out in like a bikini top and shorts, and he kept wrapping up this piece of paper and clumping it up and throwing it in the middle of the road, and she'd run over there and she'd bend down and get it and she'd uncrinkle it. She'd go back over there and he would crinkle it up and throw it in the road and she'd get all hysterical and run. They did that for the whole time I was going by. Oh no, here comes the police. The hackers found me. The hackers. I swear I'm not creeping by people's window. Okay. Breaking a sweat. Okay, put this down here for a second so I can light this cigarette. Police are gone. Okay. Oh my God. And there's another cop? What the fuck? It must be shift change. I ain't even doing nothing wrong and I feel guilty. Okay. I think I live in the projects or in the ghettos of Houston, the 5th Ward of Houston. That's where my ex-boyfriend lives. Okay, let's go this way. Whew. It's humid too, it's humid as fuck. I ain't gonna be able to go nowhere in that car this weekend. I'm just gonna have to be responsible and wait. Monday's that first biopsy, and then Friday's the second one. And of course it'll come back cancer, but then they have to do a PET scan, Angela said, to see what stage it is. So if I had to guess right now, I would say stage 3 or stage 4. I know it ain't no stage 2. And I definitely know it ain't no stage 1. So if my best guess, what I'd best be hoping for is probably like a 2 close to 3 or 3. And that's my Dr. Google medical. I can't see that chat. I can't see. I'm fat. I have AIDS. I ain't got my glasses on. I'm about to stroke out. Whew. Dear God, I got to get out of that bed more often. I'm about to call it Uber. Anyway, I'm sure Jenni Jen doesn't know anything about the suicide trolling or what happened in August of 2022, but please get this message back to her. If I don't have a stroke, that will give her $500 cash to PayPal or Venmo or wherever. Cash App. If you don't know how to set up a Cash App, Jenni Jen, you can ask my ex-boyfriend, Alex. I'm sure he can walk you through it. I'm gonna need 10 seconds. Face, left, right, up and down, and then I'm gonna need a little tour of the house. Just give us a tour of your bedroom. Do that for us, Jenni Jen. Do you have a septic tank, Jenni Jen, or are you on like the public sewer? I think where you live, you have a septic tank, right? If you know, you know. Oh my God, it's hot. Whew. I need to sit down. I need a mobility scooter. Whew. It must have rained last night. That's why it's so humid. Whew. This cigarette ain't helping me breathe. Jenni Jen, I might have to borrow that oxygen tank of yours. Not oxygen tank, what are those things called? Iron lung, that's what it is, iron lung. Could you leave that to me in your will, Jenni Jen? Could you leave me your iron lung? I'd like to see Jenni Jen walk 2 miles in the morning. That's what I would like. I know my little ex-boyfriend was a little walking machine. He was walking down to the barrio, getting him a little sugar Pepsi, which he definitely don't need no sugar Pepsi because he's a diabetic. Type 2, the fat ones, not the skinny ones. Oh, woe is me. About ready to steal a car to make it another 500 feet. I haven't stolen a car since the damn 2000s. So Lindy, not this weekend, but next weekend, do you want to have lunch? We can meet up with JP and Sig. Is Boris living down the road in his van from you? Do you sneak out back to, hang the clothes out to dry, and Boris sneaks up behind the shed and you give him half of a blowjob and he goes back to his van? Is that what you do, fugitive? It's garbage day. Those fucking Mexicans with those chickens. Someone call ICE. No, it's kind of, what do you call it? Quaint? Not quaint, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Thank you, Jesus. I don't even know if I can make it over this speed bump. Okay, let's try. Home, sweet home. Truly, $15 garlic dog 8s today only. Okay. Stupid ass car. Ciao, kitty cat. You doing, cuckoo boy? Watch out.
And so I can't run, and therefore I can't get a runner's high. However, it's a great place to start because what it really is this feeling of euphoria that comes with running. The starting point for that is something that I like to call an insider tip from a neuroscientist who studied the effects of exercise in your brain. And here's my insider tip number 1, and that is every single time you move your body, including when you're running, you are giving your brain what I like to call a wonderful bubble bath of neurochemicals.
Oh my God.
Those neurochemicals include dopamine, serotonin, noradrenaline, endorphins.
I gotta take my clothes off. Stu, if you're here, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I don't want you to see me naked, Stu.
They're runner's high. We know that
you're cut off,
dude. Play a really big part of that. But here's the good news. You don't have to be a marathon runner to get
You are such a horrible boyfriend, Alex. I turned straight.
10 minutes of walking can significantly improve your mood state, decreasing depression and anxiety levels, and improving positive mood states as well. So that's where the runner's high gets us to, and it's one of the most.
I think I've been in that bed for like 2 days straight. Jesus.
Let me dive into that neurochemical bubble bath because it's really the key to understanding exactly how exercise is affecting our brains. So I mentioned several things, several ingredients in that bubble bath. That includes dopamine and serotonin and noradrenaline and endorphins. And that's really key to the mood boosting effects of exercise. But it also includes what's called growth factors.
Okay, well, I ain't trying to hear this right this second. Hey, let me catch my breath. Give me a moment. I only have half a joint left, and the fucking weed place don't open for 3 hours. Oh. Are you coming in, boy? He ripped up all those paper towels on my fucking floor. Little bastard cat. Fucking whatever you call that, fabric softener sheets. Anyway, I'm gonna go and sit here and rest before I have to drive, see if I can drive that car down there to drop it off. If not, then I have to get it towed like literally half a block. I only think I can push it down there. Maybe if Mom's, no, that's too far. I just had a stroke almost already. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But once I get that rental car this afternoon, I will go live. Maybe we'll go on a little trip around town. Let's go see if we can get an interview with the real Denise Locker and see what John Thompson did to her. Let's see if we can do that. I wonder if she's still alive. I'll go by her house and leave a note on her door. I sure will. Anyway, please, because I'm probably going to take this down once I cool off here. Please tell Jenni Gin there's a $500 offer for 10 seconds on cam. And she can give us a 30-second tour of her bedroom. And I'll throw another $100 on there. $600. So y'all have a great day. Bye.